about here. Okay, so this is the introduction. Simply paraphrase the question. Okay, this is the question. So the question is, the chart below shows, and this introduction is, the bar chart show the GDP growth per year for three countries between 2007 and 2010. And here the comparison of GDP from the Tunisia, it mentioned it one by one, uh, Japan and Ecuador from 2007 to 2010. You can try to pay attention. If you use Bedouin, so the what is it? The match is with N. Okay, but if you use from, the match is with a two here. From, to, or between, and this is the collocation. What is the pair? The pair. Okay, we go to the second part of the template, overview. So this is the overview, the example of the overview. Overall, the GDP of Japan successfully took over the both countries. This is the interesting one because here Japan make great increasing from 2% until for about almost 7%. So this is interesting because increasing is always interesting. And Japan display a dramatic, this is what is interesting word too, displayed a dramatic rise in the percentage of GDP. This is for Japan, while Tunisia saw the reverse. Now this is the what is it, the lowest, yeah, the lowest. First Tunisia have the highest, and then after several years Tunisia decreased on that, like that. However, the GDP of Ecuador fluctuated, so you need to pay attention about how to choose the word, here. Okay, just try to feel the word and feel that this is the interesting one for this chart. So the highest and the lowest. Okay, and then the first body in 2007, Tunisia revealed a significant growth in GDP in 2007, okay, with over 6%. Okay, while for Ecuador the GDP figure only reached almost a half as much. You can pay attention here. So the sentence my teachers choose it's what is it, more interesting, like it is about contrary. So Tunisia is highest, and then Ecuador is what is it, more than a half, yeah, more than a half from Tunisia. And a very small proportion was seen in Japan. And Japan, the proportion of Tunisia had fallen to the 2007 Ecuador GDP figure by 2010. So it tried to discuss about this position and this position. So the process between this position and this position. And then while Ecuador GDP was close behind, so this is Ecuador and this, so it's both of them do not have much different. And then the GDP of Japan showed a threefold increase. So this is the interesting word, threefold increase, from here, and will be the multiply, what is it, three times, yeah, three times from 2007, you can see. Okay, so you can try to fill this first body to understand how to choose the word, how to make interesting paragraph for represent data in the first body. And then the second body, this is the second body. Apart from the previous comparison, but overall changes were not always steady. Okay, while the proportion of Tunisia GDP declined noticeable in 2007 and 8 here. This showed a sign stagnating to 3% in the following months. So I think wait, let me see. Okay, so this is the second body, and after peak, Ecuador GDP plummeted to 1.1. So this, what is it, this body but more concerned in Ecuador here, yeah, because the interesting one in this what is range is about Ecuador. Okay, Ecuador, a lot of decrease, and then this was in stark contrast to the figure for Japan taking place as by far the most significant growth in GDP, and it's all about Japan, and Tunisia is have the same decrease too. So okay, so the interesting one is about increase and decrease. Okay, and you need to think about how to represent the data more interesting for the reader. Okay, so this is the lesson for how to writing data report for first example. So I will give the second example later. So if you want to ask the question, please do not hesitate to ask me. Okay, I will try. I will pleasure. I will really happy to answer it. Okay, thank you.